Hey guys, your boy Brandon Labs here. Round two. Could prey animals evolve into predators? I want to know.
1969, Isla Española, Ecuador. A wildlife photographer watches a marine iguana scramble across black volcanic rock, carrying something in its mouth. Not algae, not seaweed, but a crab. Marine iguanas are supposed to be herbivores. They spend their lives grazing underwater algae. Yet, here was one deliberately hunting and eating another animal.
Could it be because food's running out? Because other animals have to eat too, right? So it probably couldn't find any food and decided, oh, let's just eat something that has meat.
And it raises a fascinating question. Can prey evolve into predators? At first the answer seems obvious. Predators eat prey, prey avoid predators. The rabbit doesn't become the fox, and the deer doesn't become the wolf. But evolution doesn't work with fixed categories. It doesn't care whether an animal is labeled predator or prey. It only rewards traits that help an organism survive and reproduce. And throughout Earth's history, some of the animals we think of as prey have gradually evolved into hunters. In fact, almost every predator alive today descends from something that was once prey to something else. Let's start with a simple fact. Very few animals sit permanently at the top of the food chain. Even lions can be killed by crocodiles. Sharks can be eaten by larger sharks. Young wolves are vulnerable to bears. Most animals occupy several positions in the food web at once. A fox hunts a rabbit, but can be killed by wolves. Small fish eat insects, but are eaten by larger fish. Many species are both predator and prey simultaneously. The distinction isn't always clear. One of the best examples comes from birds. The ancestors of modern birds were small feathered dinosaurs living alongside much larger predators.
T-Rex.
For millions of years, these small animals occupied the lower levels of the food chain. Yet, over time, some lineages evolved powerful beaks, sharp talons, and exceptional eyesight. Eventually, birds such as eagles, hawks, and owls became some of the most effective predators on Earth. An animal that was once vulnerable evolved into a hunter. But how does this happen? The answer lies in energy. Most prey animals eat plants because plants are abundant. Grass doesn't run away, and leaves don't fight back. Herbivory is often an efficient strategy because sunlight continuously feeds the base of the food chain. This is the same energy pyramid that limits predator populations. Plants contain the most energy, herbivores come next, carnivores sit above them. Only a fraction of energy passes upward at each step. This is why there are millions of deer, but far fewer wolves. Moving up the food chain is expensive.
Not gonna lie, that does make a lot of sense. Except for us hunting them animals down, but yeah. It makes sense.
Predators require sharper senses, larger brains, stronger muscles, and more energy. So why would a prey animal become a predator at all? Usually because an opportunity appears. Consider some modern deer. In Scotland, red deer have been observed eating seabirds. White-tailed deer occasionally consume small animals, bird eggs, and even fish. These animals remain herbivores, but they sometimes supplement their diet with meat. Protein is valuable, calcium is valuable. If natural selection rewards those behaviors, they can gradually become more common. Perhaps the strangest example is the grasshopper mouse. Its ancestors were ordinary rodents that mostly ate seeds and plants.
Grasshopper mouse? The thing is that? So it jumps around like a grasshopper, but moving around like a mouse?
Today, grasshopper mice hunt insects, scorpions, lizards, and even other mice. They stalk prey, ambush victims, and possess resistance to scorpion venom. A small prey animal evolved into an active predator. The same thing happened in the oceans. Many early fish fed on plankton and small particles drifting through the water. Over millions of years, certain species evolved larger jaws, faster swimming abilities, and better vision. Eventually, they became the predators that hunted other fish. Even some of the most feared predators started surprisingly small.
Yeah. Because of evolution, bruh. And make sure they don't die too fast too. I wonder. I see hunters eat meat, right? But I never seen them once eat grass. So probably you just haven't seen it doing it, but I think they already have done it.
The ancestors of whales were land mammals roughly the size of dogs. Early species probably scavenged and hunted small animals along shorelines. Over millions of years, they entered the oceans and diversified. Today, orcas hunt seals, sharks, and even whales. A lineage that once lived among predators eventually became one itself. Perhaps the clearest example comes from insects. Praying mantises belong to a group whose distant ancestors likely fed on plant material or decaying matter. Over time, specialized forelegs evolved for grabbing prey. Binocular vision developed, ambush hunting appeared, and an entirely new lifestyle emerged. Evolution didn't decide that these animals should become predators. Small advantages simply accumulated generation after generation. And sometimes the reverse happens. Predators can become prey. The giant terror birds of South America once dominated their ecosystems, but today they're extinct. Their descendants, if any remain, occupy far smaller ecological roles. Many large carnivorous mammals disappeared after the Ice Age, while smaller herbivores survived. Evolution has...
Even though they disappeared, we are making sure to bring them back. So yeah.
no preferred direction. Animals move up and down the food chain depending on what works. There's another important point. Even apex predators can still be prey to something. If not another animal, then disease, parasites, starvation, competition, or environmental damage. The saber-toothed cat was one of the most powerful predators ever to exist. It disappeared roughly 10,000 years ago. Many of its prey species survived. Being a predator doesn't guarantee success, and being prey doesn't guarantee weakness. The categories themselves are often temporary. A rabbit today is descended from countless ancestors that survived predators for millions of years. A wolf descends from animals that were once hunted by larger carnivores. Every lineage experiences both roles. So, can prey evolve?
You're saying they'll evolve by getting hunted then? Huh.
Into predators? Absolutely. It has happened many times. Small rodents became hunters. Plant eaters developed a taste for meat. Ancient prey evolved into eagles, sharks, whales, and countless other predators. Because evolution doesn't see prey and predator as separate identities. It sees opportunities. And whenever a new source of food becomes available, natural selection may gradually push a species towards it.
Now guys, this is a good thing to learn about. Anyway, like and subscribe, and peace. I have to hurry up.